Hello and welcome to the Paropod. It's episode 159.
59.
159. And you're back with your hosts, Mark and Owen. We're back again.
You're back in the pods.
We're back in the
ready to get Paro.
We're ready again, and it's approaching Halloween time.
Peak Paro time.
Peak Paro time. We've watched some scary movies recently. But our recommended film for this episode is Le Trou, or The Hole.
The Hole. Get in our hole.
The Hole. It's about 4 inmates who are sentenced to a long-term, what the fuck is this?
Oh, here we go. Is this a letterbox?
So there's there was no comma. So it's about 4 inmates who are sentenced for a long term, and they plan on escaping by digging a tunnel.
Oh,
however,
for a long term.
Yeah. There's no comma. However, soon distrust and uncertainty develops between them, which creates many problems. I think someone that doesn't really speak English, but wrote this synopsis.
That sounds like someone that didn't watch the movie.
yeah.
No, that movie's about.
That is not. Yeah, that's not really the movie at all. But it's about 4 inmates who are sentenced to prison, and they try to get out.
And they dig a hole.
They dig a big old hole.
We'll get on to it.
Recreate it.
Oh man, ridiculous. I hope
Yeah.
that was like annoying to hear.
But yeah, no, we'll talk about that in about 1 hour.
Roughly, probably a little bit less.
Maybe less. There's not too much on the docket.
Not much on the dock.
Not a crazy amount on the docket. We've been so busy.
Yeah.
Own.
New job.
New
me.
man.
Who's this? New job.
Who's that? Who's this man sitting across from me?
A man of the office.
He's got fucking Birkenstocks now.
Oh, wearing Birkenstocks and wearing
He's smoking cigars in the pod.
fucking black jeans on the power pod. What's going on here?
Who is this guy? What the hell?
Yeah,
Very
no.
professional, yeah.
I feel it.
Is there is there office attire, is there?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I went in the first day. I was like, I wonder where the Birks. This might be a little bit of a. I don't know how I feel about this. People just go around and like runners and jeans. I'm like, what the God, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
My
yeah.
Birks are safe.
We can continue flexing on everybody. Show up in a suit and Birkenstocks.
Like a
Armani suit.
Yeah, that's just like a suit that does not match at all.
Pinstripe.
Yeah. Polka dots.
Yeah.
Sup?
Yeah, it's the Riddler. You create your own kind of lore with the crowd.
Oh man, I just come in dressed as different like comic book heroes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
villains.
They have different arcs,
Yeah.
you know. Punished on, suits on.
Suit on. Yeah, after this is punished on, then suit on, then back to punished on.
Back to punished on.
Yeah.
Then it's back to future on.
Yeah.
When you get the gilet and all.
Oh man. I get that like that haircut that like a lot of those type of guys have, where it's like that's just like little gelled spikes and it's like short and back and sides.
Yeah. You can get 90s Eurodance on.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Jeans are like too big.
Yeah. Jeans are too
Brown
big.
shoes.
Brown shoes, kind of the shirtless tops.
Oh, yeah.
Shirtless tops, sleeveless tops.
I thought just one of those, the shirts that like just like they get another man's like body.
Or the tuxedos that have the abs built into them.
Man.
Yeah, there's many different things that you could do to play around. Is there an active office social life?
No.
No? Okay. Well, you could be the talk of the town. You could get your name out there around the water cooler.
One of the guys to me is like, "Oh, are you?" He said my cousin's name. He's like, "Are you such as cousin?" I was like, "I am." And he goes, "Oh, I know him." And I was like, "No way!" And I was like, "How did you figure this out?" And he's like, "Oh, I looked at your LinkedIn and saw that you were connected." And I texted him, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's my cousin." I was like, "No way." Small world.
Small world, yeah. It's mad, yeah, how that happens.
They didn't even go to the same school or anything. They just know each other from being in the same general area.
Yeah. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there'll be many wacky stories out of this new.
I have a sneaking suspicion there'll be less
less
eventful as CEX.
Office life is so much less eventful.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to. I have 18 months now in my place. Nothing really to speak of.
Yeah.
Nothing wacky's happened.
Just making money.
Yeah, just making building stacks.
Making dosh.
Making dosh.
Making dosh, hitting the bosh.
Yeah.
Bosh. You know that guy?
Bosh. Yeah, there's 2 of them. One's racist and one's not racist.
Yeah, the non-racist one.
Yeah, he's good, yeah. Big John.
Yeah, Big John.
Big John, yeah. And then there's Big Tom, who's evil.
Which one's Big Tom?
Oh, he's not Big Tom. He's just he's the evil one. He's the one who's on Strictly Come Dancing, and like he's on like GB News and stuff like that.
Bosh.
He's like Bosh. He talks like this, even though he went to like Eton College.
Oh, he's racist. Oh,
yeah, basically, he's like a reform guy.
Oh yeah. Aw. I kind of knew. It's like the way he says curry. There's something about that. I don't know.
No, there's a better one. There's Big John, who's way more wholesome.
Yeah, he is way more wholesome. He is way more. He is.
He's like actively anti-racist.
Yeah, he's like.
He did a whole interview about it.
Yeah. So, my big Tom Skinner criticized Mayor of London overnight crime. Blah, blah, blah. Support for Donald Trump. I love Trump. I think he's brilliant. That's my opinion.
Yeah, he's only 32.
Yeah.
He looks about 50.
That's all those pies.
All the pies. Whereas Big John, he's a healthy 35.
He's a healthy.
Yeah.
How's Big John? Bosh. Big John. No, wait. That's a song. Fuck. This might be more difficult.
Maybe his name is Big John.
Bosh Big John. Man. How old is he? John Fisher. There you go.
Oh.
That can't be. That's not him. You know, I don't care. All these English guys look the same and sound the same. But good to know one Bosh is good and one Bosh is bad.
Yeah.
It's like, no Bosh.
No Bosh.
No Bosh. No Bosh. not for you, Tom.
Yeah,
John?
Fuck you.
Bosh.
You are disinvited from the Parapod.
Mark, there's been an event that has happened recently.
Okay.
And I don't know if we should really talk about this in the podcast, but Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah.
We've not discussed this at all.
We haven't actually talked about that.
No.
Yeah. You saw the video, I assume.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
I saw the video from afar, and then I swiped down and saw the video up close.
Up close.
And when it's a far away one, I was like, he might survive. I saw it up close. I was like, nope.
He's gone.
Oh, I was like, he's dead. There is no way.
For some reason, they pretended as if he survived for like 3 hours after. They're like, he's in hospital. Please pray for Charlie. And like, you just look at the video and be like, he's gone. Like he was dead. He was dead instantly. In the video, he dies. He dies in the video. Like like he's gone. Like it's just like it's like it's fucked up.
It was like something from like a movie. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh man, it is one of the gnarliest things I've ever seen.
It was bad. Yeah, because like the bullet goes in. And like it basically just destroys his entire, like it's like it beheads him from the inside.
Yeah.
Like it would have completely destroyed his spine.
Yeah.
And like, you know, obviously his artery is gone as well. It was fucked up. But he didn't feel a thing.
He didn't.
Also, he was a bad person.
He was a bad person. I don't know why. Like,
but the worst is his wife and his child were there. I feel bad for the kid.
Apparently that's not true.
Is that not true?
Apparently that's not true.
Oh, see, a lot of it. There's so much fake stuff about it.
Yeah.
And even the way Michal Martin, Simon Harris, Keir Starmer, all these, the Polish Parliament did a moment of silence. All these people in Europe act as if this is in any way relevant to what is going on. Like me and you would have known who he was before.
Yeah.
No one probably above 30 would have had any real idea who he was. Maybe would have seen him on TikTok or something like that if they're on it. But like, there was so much like rubbish about it, and just like
I think that the reason why they're doing this stuff, they're like, oh, this is an escalation in America. It's the left that are after killing someone, but it wasn't, was it? No, it was just another right winger killed a right winger. That's all it was.
Yeah. If you believe he did it.
Yeah, if you believe he did it.
If you believe he did it. But you see the videos of him walking around, and then you see the video of the picture of the gun that they found, and the gun's about that high. Like it's about 5, like I don't know, it's not 5 feet high, but it's like it's a long gun. Like where was the gun on his back? You don't see the gun in the video. You see him running around.
His backpack.
He jumps off a roof. I was like, surely the gun would like, I don't know, fall around or something. Is it in the backpack? The backpack's only.
I don't know, Mark. We're gonna talk about a movie later on, which is apparently based on a true story, and I don't know how much I believe that either. But
apparently, the movie later is true. Very true.
But yeah, like that was. I remember seeing it. I'm like, no way. Like I was like, that's a joke.
Yeah.
Then clicking on, I was like, oh my god, that is like. It was a proper like. I will like when it first came out, I was like, well, this is definitely an escalation in America. But seemingly, not so much. I don't know. Doesn't seem that like. Obviously, it's a huge deal. but I think it's not as big of a deal as it could have been.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like if it was like it's like 100%, it was
it was an Antifa leftist.
Yeah, it was like if it was an anti-fascist person, or
a trans person, they jump all over that,
or like a proper lib.
yeah.
I think it would be, obviously it's huge news, but I feel like the aftermath would be a lot more violent. People are like, oh man, like Luigi Mangione was less than a year ago as well. So
yeah,
and that like 100% was what it was. Like that was someone just taking out a CEO.
And he wasn't even like an ideological guy either. Like he was just he was just fed up.
Yeah,
like he was maybe a lib. He was a lib, as in like he was just a fairly normal person who just went rogue. But I feel like there'd be more copycat killers. I feel like that was definitely copycat killing. So the idea that's now
Charlie Kirk killing.
Yeah, that's now in kind of the public imagination of like going out and just like killing people for whatever reasons.
I think that
will go both directions.
Yeah,
in a bad way. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, but I was so over. I just couldn't understand why people were going so mad about it at the beginning, because it's like he's just in America. I'd say he's like fairly. Like he'd be like, I don't want to make comparisons in Ireland because it'd be like, I don't know, is that like kind of a bit weird? But like he's
the height level, like the level of fame.
Yeah, level of fame. Like I'd say he's definitely a major figure, but I wouldn't say he was like a fucking kingmaker, you know. But
that's
people act as if like Republicans say that he was, but whatever. But like just like the international reaction was just so bizarre, so strange, because he's not known really for anything outside of America at all.
He's just known for debating like college students.
Yeah, he's just known for those videos on TikTok and on YouTube and owning social justice warriors back in 2018 or whatever, all that rubbish.
Yeah, that's what. Like, is it just because maybe it's just because of the era of which we live in, where like political influencers, basically, they're not like they're political influencers, I guess.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, he's an influencer. That's the best way to put it. Like, he wasn't an elected official. He had no mandate. He was just the head of a think tank.
Yeah.
And an influencer. And it's like, was he even the head of the think tank? I don't think
he did do
was.
funding and like charity raise, or like charity raises, like funding raises and stuff like that. I don't know what the word for it would be, but he did do stuff like that. But like, so I feel like so do like other like influencers.
So loads of people. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I think it is just like the shock of, oh my god.
But you see, was it like or was it like at the start of the summer where some mad right wing guy assassinated the head of the Minnesota Democrats, killed her and her husband, and then tried to kill their friend or whatever as well. But like no one ever, it just kind of happened, and then everyone's just like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like Simon Harrison is like an elected official who had a Democratic mandate who was assassinated, deliberately targeted, and brutally murdered in her home, and like it was just like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? It was the difference of reaction was so strange. I know when people were coming out, with you see all the articles were like, well, I disagreed with him, but he did things. Not even that, like I disagree with what was done, or I disagree that violence was used in a political way. It's like I disagreed with Charlie Kirk, but he was doing politics the way we should all aspire to. I was like, what the?
What are you talking about?
There's lots of random articles like New York Times, like the Guardian, stuff like that. I said, what are you talking about?
You see that guy like Dean Whitaker, whatever his name is. He's like a leftist
America
influencer, and he's like crying and stuff like that. And he's like, he like came out and said like, don't make me choose between the left and right on this issue because I'm going to side with the right. And it's like, oh,
what the hell? Who's that?
Oh, he's like the left version of Charlie Kirk, essentially.
Oh, right, yeah.
But like someone said, like he thinks he's left, but in any other country he's right wing because it's just that's how far right America is.
Yeah. Oh, they're mad. They're mad over there.
But I even see like Ben Shapiro like instantaneously like, I'm not doing any more college stuff. And it's like, it's probably for the best. If I were you, I wouldn't do that either, Ben.
And just generally speaking, just stop making public appearances.
Just fuck off.
What the hell? Yeah, that would be. I'd say that would have got the.
Because he's definitely Ben Shapiro's definitely bigger than Charlie Kirk.
Definitely bigger, yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's been going a lot longer, and he's more annoying. So he'd be more polarizing.
No,
but I don't know. Is he like? Is because Charlie Kirk's is like some like overtly like openly racist, like white supremacist stuff. That like you get 3 years ago, if that was brought up, and you'd been shot or something like that, that would just silence everything. That'd mute the horn. But he said all those things and everyone just forgot about it. Yeah. As soon as he died. Not that anyone here would have paid attention to it anyway, because it's like in America and he's like kind of a nobody here. But Ben Shapiro, I don't think he's very like slimy with his words. He's like very pedantic. I don't think he would have had the same.
Much of Ben Shapiro anymore.
True, yeah, because he's too annoying, so they relegated him, put him on the bench. I think.
But I saw people like here being like, oh, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I'm like, what?
Did you see people like that?
Yeah, I was like,
really? What the hell?
Why?
So
not why, but like, why?
What's wrong with you, man? Yeah.
You don't post anything about Israel or Palestine or anything like that.
Or Ireland even.
Or Ireland or anything like that. But now you're posting rest in peace for this guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's sad. It's
telling is what it is.
Mental colonization.
Yeah.
You know? Everywhere is just America now, for no apparent reason.
Yeah, everywhere's just America.
When it's the least interesting, interesting it's been in a long time.
Well, especially when Nepal's kicking off like it is.
Nepal, yeah.
Man.
Nepal, yeah, God bless them.
Waving One Piece flags and shit. That's what I'm about.
They did Discord server election and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of the like kid giving the speech as well?
No.
Did you not?
No.
People are very like it was like being like, it's like this guy definitely took some notes from some political figures with small mustaches. Like just his tone is like, this generation, we must rise and take the land. It's like,
relax.
Something very Reich about this. I don't know. Like,
yeah, you relax there, pal.
But like that was one of the like. Apparently, I don't know if it's like one of the videos that like really inspired what was going on in Nepal. Like he did it recently. Mm-hmm. He was telling young people to basically go off and do this thing.
Oh, he's a powerful guy now.
I don't know. I might have made that up, but like that's the videos that I've seen. Is like, oh, this is who this guy is. But also like, maybe that's not true either. Maybe this video is AI. I don't know.
Yes. What is true these days, man? Yeah, but that was interesting. That was very shocking. I actually watched I watched the news for a few hours after just to collect the different reactions. I put on Fox News, and it was literally like, it was what you were saying there, like full escalation. Yeah. Like, we are going to war, and like one of the anchors was like, we need to, like, this is what they think of us. We need to start doing it to them. It's like, how
are you allowed to say that?
How are they getting away with saying stuff like that? Where if the shoe was on the other foot, obviously.
So you don't see CNN saying that.
Yeah, exactly. Though there was someone on CNN who said that he deserved it basically, and he got sacked the next day. But like, surely both
are sackable offenses.
So he deserved it, and he didn't deserve it, and we should do it to his enemies. Are like kind of the same thing. If you're trying to, maintain law and order or whatever. But obviously that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Over there.
No, it does not.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But yeah, very, very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all falling. We predicted this in the past 5
Yeah, man. I keep like, man, it is like I do think that killing is definitely an escalation of events in America.
Would you say we'll look back on it and say two years and be like,
this is the fucking Archduke
Franz Ferdinand? Yeah,
this is that moment. No, I don't think so, but
maybe not.
But maybe,
but
probably not. I don't know, like, like things could just keep it. I also seen other people being like, "Oh man," because Charlie Kirk was really pushing for the Epstein files to be released, so maybe it was Trump that did it.
I saw people saying, "Oh, he turned against Israel in his final moments." It's like, or like his final days. It's like, that's not true at all.
Last words was a racist dog whistle.
Yeah. Like, it literally his final words are about stereotyping black people, and it's like
about gang violence.
Yeah, and there's people saying, yeah, he was onto Trump about releasing the Epstein files, and he kind of turned on Trump on Israel and all this. Is like, that's just not, none of that is true. That's not true. Like, just fucking give that up. None of that is like real. Maybe there's something to it, but like, it's not the actual reason why it wasn't an assassination, or maybe it was a political assassination. but for a different reason that we couldn't think of because it's so fucking abstract.
Yeah, I really like the shooter's like a Nick Fuentes fan or something like that.
Yeah. He's an odd character, isn't he? Yeah.
Weird. America's so weird.
It's so strange. Yeah, that'll be us in 10 years.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll all be America soon.
We'll all be part of the great colony.
The Fourth Reich.
Yeah, Trump would have come up with something way worse. Though it would be something.
The American Empire. We're gonna call it an empire.
The American Reich.
The American Reich. The American right.
America.
Yeah, Reich.
There we go. Got there eventually.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see something like that. But Trump is the next. Who's the next assassin? Trump is the next assassination.
I don't want to guess that because I could. If I end up being right, to be knocked at the door.
They can't get us here. They can't get us here.
We're in the pod. What are they gonna do?
We're in the pod. It's once you enter the pod, you're legally absolved of everything you say. That's true. We've said worse things in the past.
We've posted images that have been banned by Instagram.
True. Yeah. We've made Trump is the next. He's gonna get done. 100%.
Man, I thought he was though. I thought he was dead for a bit, and then he just came back.
The hand thing, yeah.
But I was like, he just wasn't. Like everywhere online was asking, "Where's Trump? Where's Trump?" And like, I do think there was something up with him because he would just show himself like to own the libs or whatever, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And the one photo that they did release of him, he did not look good.
Yeah. Maybe he's been poisoned, or maybe he's just old.
I think he's just old.
I think because he is really old.
He's really old.
But I think they'll try to kill him, because that if there are people in America that want things to, blow up, it's like that's the easiest way to do it. Get some Antifa guy, to,
They also nearly did it before.
Exactly, and they didn't even do it well because your man was like everyone just forgot about that guy. He got murked the day of.
He got murked after he took the shot.
Yeah, and it was like everyone looked into him and was like he's just a loser. Like he had no beliefs really about anything. His parents were Republicans or whatever. Like that's poor world building. You need to have. I think that'll be the next one. Maybe, possibly.
I don't think so because I think after the Charlie Kirk thing, I'm like, right, we're gonna be a little bit more careful. So probably not. Realistically. Yeah. No more outdoor speaking anywhere.
No more outdoor events.
No more outdoor events. Everywhere has to be indoor.
Yeah. Oh, there'll be something new soon. There's something every week, nowadays,
There really is.
There's something every week, Yeah, it's very watching the news. I said this last week, but I was watching the news like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago or whatever, and my mum had like Channel 4 or something on the house because that's the only thing she watches now because the rest is all propaganda, man. But Channel 4 is alright. But it was like watching Children of Men, like a fucking background thing, of like the news.
Just as you walk out of the cafe and the fucking thing explodes.
Yeah, it was literally like that. It was like, this is like, the world's like completely falling apart. Only Britain stands alone, or whatever, thing in the movie. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was just like half an hour of like, everything is about to fall apart. This country is in ruins. The rest of the world is in ruins. There was like no good news at all.
No,
I feel like there wasn't ever really good news, but like you should have like a special interest stories. Like here was a lamb that was born with 2 heads or whatever, or like, this child wants to get funding for their, I don't know, space camp.
Yeah,
or like random stuff like that. But it was just like all like very serious, very grave. Like this is fucked up. Like what the hell is going on?
When's the last time you heard good news?
Good news? There is no good news
There's
anymore.
Never good news. There's never. It's just always bad news.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Yeah, negative feedback.
Negative feedback all the time, which reinforces the belief that the world is bad, thus causing larger reactions.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes equate bad vibes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can't have good vibrations with bad vibrations. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's a very specific frequency that you have to be on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, things will just go to shit.
Oh, don't I know?
So,
excuse me.
Yeah. But yeah.
Speaking about vibrations, I'm feeling ghosts. I'm feeling ghouls. The time is near, Mark. We're entering into Halloween. And thus we've got to watch some spooky movies. And there's been a few spooky movies out recently. The 4th one of a franchise. But you have watched...
I've watched the whole Shamo. I've watched the whole
Shamo. The whole Shamo.
I've watched the entire series, the Conjuring series. I've watched the whole thing.
Not the spin-offs, just the core 4.
Just the core Conjuring, the day oneers, like not Annabelle or the Nun, all that rubbish.
They were like La Llorona, I think is one of them.
La Llorona or whatever it's called.
I've never seen that, nor met anyone that's watched that film.
I've never even heard of someone that's watched that movie.
I just know that movie exists, but I've never heard anyone ever talk about it.
What is it based on?
I have no idea.
Because I just watched the 4 movies and there's nothing about it La Llorona in any of them.
I think it's set in Mexico.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
Oh, I have no idea. It's like in the same universe, though. I don't know. Because at least like Annabelle and the Nun are like, they're in the fucking movies.
Yeah, they're in the movies, yeah.
I'm fucking sick of Annabelle. She shows up in the 4th one. I was like, piss off.
Yeah. Yeah, that was stupid, the 4th one, yeah. But I saw the 4th one at the weekend, and the previous weekend I'd watched the previous... Oh, no, sorry, I'd watched the first 2 weekend before last, and then I just watched the 3rd and the 4th there at the weekend. The first is an old favourite. Oh, man. Old favourite of, I think, everybody. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie. And even when it came out at the time, it was like, it broke the mold in the way that it didn't break any molds at all. It just fit perfectly into the mold that was already there for horror movies. It was like archetype. Yeah. It was like an archetype of
a genre piece.
Yeah, of a solid, it's a genre piece, solid, conventional horror movie. Not even just solid. It was scary. It was good. It was compelling.
I actually think that might be the theme for this episode. Is just movies that are just genre pieces,
solid
and well executed genre pieces.
Yeah. But yeah, Conjuring 1 is What can you say about it? So it's. I think it's brilliant.
I think it's maybe the most like the most funhouse scare movie I've ever seen. It is just constant. Like,
it's great.
It's very good.
Great jump scares. I remember when we saw it in the cinemas back in the day. Was it 2013 when it came out? And people were like jumping around their seats and all. But man,
I can remember coming out. I was wearing a grey t-shirt and it was fucking soaked.
Yeah,
I was sweating watching the movie.
It was genuinely scary. Like the whole setting, it was like was it the 80s or the 70s in America, and these like weird fucking freak couple going around paranormal investigating things, and like this weird family, and it's like something fucked up at the house, and like just your man James Wan, like that was kind of his first big movie in the horror genre as well, and he went on to do loads.
He done Saw originally.
Yeah, he did Saw. That's what it was. Yeah,
originally, but definitely.
But yeah, this one, it was such a solid genre piece. I remember even when the title card comes up.
Yeah.
In the cinema, and it's like, and the music is, and you're like, oh, it's like it's like a classic horror movie.
They do that in the 4th one. I was like, I forgot that's how they introduce these movies is like that, like, and like the Conjuring comes like it's something, it's so classic about it.
Yeah, it's but so well done. It's not just like, oh, this is kind of like an old movie. It's like it's just really, really well done and creepy. And yeah, it was actually genuinely scary. Like some of the clapping in the first one, and you got the witch on top of the bed.
Oh Jesus!
Or sorry, on top of the wardrobe, jumping down. All the little, the little breadcrumbs of weird shit going on.
Why is it that's going on in the house? Why is the house haunted again?
It's because there was a woman killed there in the 1800s or something like that, and she was possessed by a demon, and she killed her children, and it had happened somewhere else as well. Like the demon lived on the land, or so it was associated with the land. The exact same story is in the second one. Because the first one sets the mold for the entire series, because all their cases were the exact same. Because they only took cases that were similar.
We know how to deal with this.
It has to be a family that only have daughters. It has to be about a demon that's possessing a ghost. So it's not really the spirit's fault, really. The demon is possessing the ghost. It has to be something to do with the, kind of linking in with what's her name, Lorraine, and her relationship with her daughters, but like the mother kind of trying to kill the children or something like that, or trying to attack children, possessing children, the weakest children, the youngest children, all that. And then it's just like Lorraine and Ed playing the whole kind of weird replacement parents for the kids, while completely neglecting their own child, who is victimized repeatedly at every point in every single movie. I just like completely ignored until the last movie when she's already grown up. But yeah, I thought the second one, I didn't like the second one really. I have to say, I wasn't a huge fan.
I always remember really liking the second one. Like, where is it set? Where's the second one set?
It's in England.
It is in England, yeah.
It's
like, I don't know why, there's something English about that movie.
Yeah, it's the English in there. And it's about council house that's haunted. It's based on they're all based on real cases, but like I think Enfield is the most famous case that they did. And they covered the Amityville haunting at the start of the second one as well, which I don't know why they didn't do a full movie about that, because that's
why, because it's like everyone knows
it's already been done. But like I think it'd be interesting to do it because an actual remake of it, not like the bullshit Ryan Reynolds remake in 2005. Because the original movie I think is pretty good.
I've never seen the original one.
It's all right, like, but like if they remade it with James Wan was remaking it.
Yeah, well that's just The Conjuring.
It's basically just The Conjuring, but so is The Conjuring 2. It's just The Conjuring, but like, you know, the crooked man is in fucking Playmation or whatever.
Did they do like did the Warrens do Amityville Horror? Like, is
they were involved now? Yeah,
were they?
Yeah, but that's why I don't understand why they didn't at least try to milk that a little bit, because it's good because everyone knows it and you know what you're getting into, but then you can just kind of focus on the scares. I don't know. Anyway, it's too late now. But yeah, the second one I wasn't a huge fan of it. I just kind of thought it was like kind of boring. I didn't think it was that scary.
I think the nun is very good in it.
The nun is the part where the nun is jumping out of the...
Yeah, she's the standout.
Yeah, she's brilliant. Valak, the demon. And yeah, the third one is solid. I thought it's solid. Because I assumed, I think it's more, I assumed the third one would be shit, and it's actually not.
My old dentist's son is the fella in it.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
The fella that gets possessed now.
Yeah.
That's my old dentist's son.
Really? Yeah. Is he the guy in? Was he in something else?
I have no idea. I just know he's in that.
Is that the guy from True Detective 4?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, he's an Irish guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is it.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
You know someone famous.
Yeah. Like, I've never met him or talked to him once, but yeah, there you go.
But you know his dad.
I know his dad. Actually, sorry, I think my mum knows the dad that's in the second Conjuring movie. I could be wrong with that.
The dad's in the second one?
I think he's... Yeah. Let me Google that, but I think my mum does know him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I like the third one. Well, the third one is the most, like, yeah, fine. Like,
it's solid.
The third one really is like, yep, that's what I thought this movie's going to be. It's not even called Conjuring 3, is it? It's called
Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah, this is a horrible name. It's based on a true event where this guy, this kid who's being possessed by a demon or whatever, and the Warrens were there at the exorcism. And Ed Warren has a heart attack, and it's like, oh, it's all fucked up. But anyway, the brother of the kid, the older brother of the kid, is like, demon, take me instead. And the demon takes him instead and leaves the kid alone. He's now possessed. And then a few months later, he murders his landlord in a fit of rage because he's like hallucinating, you know, which I thought was kind of cool for the series because it's a bit outside the mold. Because the second movie is just the exact same mold as the first movie.
Also, my mum does know Simon Delaney, who isn't at the second.
Oh, right. Jesus, see all these connections to the
Conjuring
verse. But like this guy, he murdered his landlord, and the Warrens were like, "We gotta help this kid because he didn't do it." And in real life, they stood up in court, and his actual
defense was the Warrens.
His actual defense was, "I was possessed," and like in the movie, it's like, you know, they have to reconsider the whole fucking basis of the legal system. It's like, well. They're making a compelling case here, and they have all this evidence. In real life, on the day that they made that argument, they were like, "Fuck off and don't do that again." So you can't just make shit up and say that it's a defense. The solicitor was like reprimanded for even like suggesting the possibility that would be a defense for what he did. But he only got 5 years manslaughter charges. For some reason.
Thank you, Warrens.
So yeah, they got him off. It's
to
some weird extent.
They got off murder.
Yeah, it wasn't murder anyway. But yeah, I think that was a solid movie. A lot better than I thought it would be, because it's much maligned. And then the fourth movie just came out.
Yes,
it's now in the cinemas.
Which is one that I watched and I actually have memories. Well, mostly have memories.
I've also partly forgotten the fourth movie.
I think it's real telling about this fourth movie. Yeah, it's the same thing again. Gaff is haunted. This time it's an evil mirror, And
I think mirrors are great though for horror.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Mirrors?
No, with Sutherland.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
I've never seen it either, but I remember the trailer really fucking me up as a kid.
Yeah. Because there's like faces melting and stuff.
Yeah, she like slices her cheek, and then the woman in the bath that happens to her. Something about that really like just the idea that really traumatized me as a kid. But yeah, like, and then you got Oculus, which is another horror movie with mirrors. They're like the two I know. Now I got number 3, which is Conjuring 4. Yeah, I thought this movie was also fine. I thought it was grand. I think it's the weakest of the 4, personally, because we spend so much time with the Warrens, like an absurd amount of time with the Warrens. The stupid kid and the fucking boyfriend that I fully thought was gonna, like, there was gonna be a twist there. Because, like,
he's possessed.
I was like, this guy's way too nice. What's going on here?
Yeah, he's bang on.
No, he's just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's just a really nice guy. Somehow he survived the end as well. Yeah, he should have died.
100% should have died.
Yeah.
I think he was definitely being decapitated.
Yeah. And then it just turns out, like, there's a weird kind of, I'm not sure what was happening in that scene. I thought he would have been decapitated when the mirror fell back, or he would have been crushed. But anyway,
no, the power of
God,
the power of family and God saved him.
Yeah.
Like, fight off a fucking mirror.
Honestly, I thought this movie was solid, and maybe, I don't know, I feel with the context of watching the previous 3, just before watching it, there's so much, it's so unnecessary how much time they spend with the Warrens and their daughter, and it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, you never cared about your daughter in the previous 3 movies. It would always be
like,
we're in like mortal peril, and like someone's about to die, and like Lorraine would be like, oh my god, Judy's in danger, and then it cut back and she's like unsupervised at home, like 300 miles away, like being like chased around the house by Annabelle. And the same thing would happen in the next movie, and it's like, you never cared about her.
I'm not joking. Like, we're like, me and Melissa went to go see this movie, and again, I haven't seen the Conjuring movies in ages. And like, they had a kid, and I'm just like, they have a kid. I was like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, they have a kid. I don't remember this at all. I feel like they never mentioned this kid before. And yet, for some reason, she is the most important thing in this movie.
Yeah, she's basically she's nearly the main character. And the whole time they're like, you know, you are the most precious thing in our lives, and the whole thing is basically about her. And it's like she hasn't even been really in the rest of the series. And then I thought the haunting is kind of good. The witch character isn't very scary though. Like, I thought it was kind of like too kind of Dr. Caligari-esque.
Like, the man ghost.
The man ghost. Yeah. I thought he was solid.
He was solid, but like, they really just, like, I thought there was gonna be more to that, and then they just, like, the boyfriend just, like, opens up the basement, and they're like, right up to the attic, and then we never see those ghosts again. They don't resolve those ghosts at all.
But that's because the ghosts were possessed by a demon.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing with the first one, where it's like, it wasn't their fault. He went crazy and killed his wife and his and her mom, but it's because he was possessed by a demon. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of a bit of a cop out. Like, surely you just stick with. But they obviously have to make it into a big thing because it's the last movie, and you know, all that stuff.
The last movie, the big thing is their own reflection.
Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking about on the way over here. Yeah. What was the actual demon in this one?
It was the mirror.
It was the mirror, yeah. It was like a haunted mirror, but I don't know. I can't remember beyond that.
Engraved itself onto the child. Because, like, you know that bit where, like...
Don't look into the mirror.
Well, don't look in the mirror, but, like, also, you know the bit where, like, she's giving birth and the thing is, like, creeping underneath at the start of the movie? I was like, man, that looks sick. That thing's never shown again.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that is a sick design. Really didn't like this massive, stupid Annabelle doll that was chasing after her.
Yeah.
That was
stupid, yeah.
Like,
and they changed the way Annabelle looks as well. Pretty sure. Anyone else noticed that?
No.
She looks a bit different. That was a bit weird. But I completely forgot about the opening scene where it's them in like the 50s or whatever, and she's giving birth, and then they reference it like half an hour before the end.
Oh, we've no idea. We just left her.
Well, like, they referenced it before the end, and I was like, oh yeah, that thing that happened at the start. Completely forgot about it.
I think that's why this movie isn't very good, because like there's no
cohesion.
I feel like the whole build up is to do with this daughter, but I'm like, I don't know what this demon is or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's just a demon, and this one you haven't even named the demon. It's like, it's a demon.
Whereas in the second one, it's established that you need to know the name of the demon to be able to stop it.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
And then at the end of this movie, after Ed Warren somehow survives 3 heart attacks in a row, he has 3 heart attacks and just like, it's like it'll cut to someone else and then it cuts back to him and he's just like fine.
He's popping pills. He's like, I'm good.
I'm good. Even though at 20 minutes into the movie, there's a scene with him and a doctor, and the doctor's like, "You cannot have another heart attack."
I was fully like, "Oh man, he's gonna die 100%.
Yeah,
he has to die in this movie."
I was thinking the same. Yeah.
Nah, just the priest that no one fucking remembers.
No, the priest. I thought that was a great scene because the priest.
The twist.
Father Gordon. Oh,
I was fully like, "Oh, he's still in the gaff." Oh no, he's actually there. He's actually in the priesthood place.
Yeah. No, yeah, he was in the church or whatever, and somehow the demon was there. But how's the demon on consecrated ground and all that? There's like a lot of weird plot holes. Whereas like the demon, was it Lorraine would be trapped in a basement and she can't open the door, and then your man
just opens the door.
your man, Judy's boyfriend, like her daughter's boyfriend, just shows up at like a different door and just opens it, like the door or the ghost forgot to close both doors, or like it's just random stuff like that, you know. But that's fine. That's fine, I suppose.
Because I don't think the first one has this.
The first one does not have as much as that, no, as much of that at all. But and then the ending where they just defeat the demon with the power of love is kind of a bit stupid. Like it's not clear why the demon just gives up beyond them being like, you know, we don't believe in you, which kind of goes against the entire point of the franchise a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like this movie is really like a circle jerk for the Warrens. But like, man, the Warrens,
end piece.
The Warrens, the greatest horror couple of all time, and this is the end. This is the finale.
Yeah,
this is it. You're never gonna see them again. It's like, I did not come to the Conjuring movies for these two. I don't care.
To be fair, they do hold it together. Like Patrick Wilson,
they do, but
Farmiga, they hold it together 100%.
I'm more like, oh man,
the scares.
The actors I'm gonna miss. Even the fact that like, what's the guy's name?
Patrick Wilson.
Like he's in the Insidious movies and that also
he's in everything.
Up.
Yeah.
But, like really weird that he's in like two like
parallel franchises.
Yeah,
really.
like I feel like Insidious and Conjuring both came out like the same year ish, and both had like that like really good scares. But yeah, no, I just think it's interesting that he's like the most well known like horror actor of like the 2010s.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Those movies.
He's brilliant. The ending was very funny where they're because the whole movie basically is just like, this is the last movie, and it's like a send off kind of thing to it, and it's big, kind of they're wanking off the Warrens and all that, and then the end is like it's old family footage of them, and then like the kind of the rolling epitaph to the series about how the Warrens were pioneers of paranormal research, and they came into the field at a time when it wasn't accepted by mainstream science. But now, 40 years later,
it's still not.
It's still not in any way. It's actually less accepted than it was. It's like, what are they talking about here at the end of the movie?
Pioneers in bullshit that has only been proven to be bullshit.
They've been completely debunked, like totally.
Like you could
everything they did.
There'll never be a Warrens again. It's like, you're right. There won't ever be anyone like the Warrens.
Yeah, just wouldn't
get
away with it. Yeah. Yeah, it was just such a bizarre end to the movie.
Yeah, I think that's also part of it. When I'm watching, like, this is like, because it's such a send off for like these real life people. It's like, what a weird send off for these people, because like none of this happened. This is 4 movies of complete bullshit, and we're like, oh man, the Warrens are such great people. What?
Yeah, sure.
There's a real disconnect there for me. I don't know.
There really is, but like that's horror, That's horror.
Yeah.
That's ghost stories.
That's
That's where you're getting into with The Conjuring, It's like all of this is complete rubbish. But like it's scary though.
It is scary.
Parts of it are really scary. It's good. Tickles the scary bone.
That's all I want. That's why my bones to be tickled.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking move on to this. But I watched another like hardcore genre movie of the spaghetti western type called "If You See Sartana, Pray for Death."
Wouldn't get away with that title these days.
No, you would
not. It'd be called Pray for Death.
Oh man, like, I'm gonna read the other names of the other movies in this franchise. There's 4 or 5 of them, and they all have like the most like ridiculous title that you've ever heard. So yeah, first one is if you see Sartana, pray for death. The second one is called I am Sartana, your angel of death. Light the fuse, Sartana is coming. Sartana's here. Trade your pistol for a coffin. And then, have a good funeral, my friend. Sartana will pay.
The last one's brilliant. Have a good funeral, my friend. So that's cold. That's cold.
That is cold. Sartana will pay.
He's gonna pay. Okay.
So these are spaghetti westerns, and the most bolognese dripping spaghetti you've ever eaten.
It's all Mio job.
Oh man.
Oh no, it's better than that, is it? Homemade.
Homemade. This is homemade spaghetti.
Yeah.
This is so this movie. The reason why I watched this movie is because our good old friend Klaus Kinski is in this movie.
Our friend?
Don't know about that.
Associate. Well, multiple
favorite piece of movie lore. Just stories of Klaus Kinski.
Oh yeah.
Or like, you know, when you were talking about
the ones about movies.
Yeah, the ones about movies. It's not our actual times with him.
Who is he in this movie? He's the bad guy.
That's what I thought. No, he's not. He's in 2 scenes. He's in 3 scenes.
Okay. Yeah.
He's in the opening, and I was like, man, Klaus Kinski's gonna ruin this movie. Basically, this movie starts off, and a stagecoach gets robbed, and Klaus Kinski is the one doing the robbing. And then Sartana shows up, and Sartana fights him off, and Klaus Kinski runs away. And I was like, man, I can't wait for them to have their final duel. No.
He just doesn't come back.
I think the reason why is because I don't think Klaus Kinski can speak English. Or maybe at this level, I don't think he spoke any English. So there's a bit later on where he speaks. I was like, that's not his voice.
Yeah, the overdub. Yeah,
his mouth is moving, but that's not his voice, and his mouth are not saying those words.
Doesn't he have that in Aguirre as well?
I think so.
I think yeah.
And like they purposely, like, he speaks and then he keeps talking with his back turned to the camera.
You will die, Sartana. Just a hand over the mouth kind of thing.
He literally goes like, Sartana, it is time for you to go.
Oh,
that's like, right.
Yeah.
It's like proper like Hong Kong movie. Like, he stops talking and the words continue. So like he's the goon. He gets killed.
Oh, okay.
He's like the main like henchman, and he dies very quickly. To like the main fella, the main bad guy. Basically what this movie is, is Sartana rocks up to a town, and a stagecoach, a separate stagecoach, gets robbed, and that stagecoach is transporting a load of gold, and the gold goes missing. And Sartana, and then there's this like Mexican general that's involved, and then there's the town's mayor after being killed, and his replacement is doing bad things, and there's the owner of the bank, and he's also doing bad things, and then there's this like wild card like bandit who's also like, there's all these different, this is proper. Remember when I was talking about caught stealing? I was like, all these different factions, and like, this is actually a bunch of different factions coming together trying to get the one thing. And Sartana is our like man with no name character, except they keep saying his name. His name is Sartana. And like, there's Sartana has this like little gun that shoots with like four bullets, and there's a bit where like 4 guys come out and he shoots all 4 of them, and the 5th guy, who is like the main like villain, he's like, what would you do if I was there though? Because like Sartana like wins a game of poker against like 5 other players, and the 4 of them come out to try and kill him, and he kills 4 of them, and the guy's like, what would you do if I was the 5th? And Sartana's like, and off he goes. And later on you find out what he does. His gun holds more bullets.
What?
He shows himself loading in 4, but his gun actually has like 10 bullets in it.
Wait, how does this gun work?
It has like the 4 chambers at the front, but he has a hidden chamber in the middle that shoots again. And that comes into the final scene.
What would you do?
I just use the
I
other
just use
bullets.
my other chamber.
The other chamber. And like, because he keeps playing with this like little like domino poker, like kind of like you know, like what would you call these things where you twist them and they just keep spinning?
Like a gyroscope or whatever.
You know the thing in Inception where like
I don't know what are they called?
Whatever you call that thing,
Yeah.
a spin top.
Spin top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a spin top thing, and it has like all this like it's got like a club and a heart and the other
The other
spades, diamonds. There you go. And like you're like, what is that thing? And then you find out that is he's messing with the chamber. That's the chamber to his gun, the hidden chamber of his gun, because he shoots off 4 bullets with the main bad guy, and the main bad guy's like, I lied. I actually have a secret bullet in my gun. Time for you to die, Sartana. And Sartana's like, haha, I also lied. I have way more bullets than you. And then kills him, and then he goes off with the money. But this is like a surprisingly enjoyable movie. So many people die in this movie. It is insane the amount of death in this movie. Even like the first fight, I swear to God, like 16 people die. And this is just a small town. Like, the amount of death in this movie is ridiculous. There is no message in this movie or anything like that. There's no hidden meaning. It is just a genre piece, but it is really cool because Sartana is really cool. He is again, like, it's like that, like, you know, man with no name type figure, like, oh, you feeling lucky, and like he just owns every scene he's in.
It's Eastwood, is it?
It's not Eastwood. It is. I have no idea what the actor is. It is Gianni Garco. And he was never Sartana. Oh no, he was. He was Sartana in at least 3 other movies, or 4. Sartana kills them all. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, I actually think there's more Sartana movies than the initial 5, but there's really, like, I don't really have that much to say about this movie. It is just solid. It's just solid. It is just a spaghetti western. Like, every beat that you expect, every like iconic, not iconic, every piece of iconography of a spaghetti western is in this. This does nothing different. There's no subversion. There's no nothing. There's even, like, I don't know why, like, westerns always have this, but like a fat guy that's like proper munching on like a piece of like chicken and there's like grease going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This movie also has that. Like, I always find, like, with westerns, whenever people eat food, they are like really munching on that food and like getting grease all over their face, and then they slurp down their beer and like
and you're like, this person deserves to die next.
I was like, this guy's a pig. He deserves to. He's showing off one of the 7 deadly sins right now. Gluttony, pure gluttony.
He's a glutton.
In a time of like
of scarcity,
and hardship. So this man deserves to die. But yeah, it is exactly what it is, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching it. I don't think I've seen like that many westerns, and it is, like, watching the movie, it is funny because again, like, it is like, you know, it's a spaghetti western, but like there's a full like town built for this.
Yeah.
Which I think with spaghetti westerns, they always use the same town, like the same set.
Right.
I think if you ever watch any of these western movies, it's the same.
This is an Italian movie, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm fairly certain that's what spaghetti westerns are. They're westerns. They're westerns shot in Italy.
Okay.
I think, and most of the time they're directed by Italians.
Yeah.
Like Sergio Leone. The most, like, definitely The Good, Bad and Ugly is the most famous.
Yeah, the main one.
He didn't direct that though, did he? No, he didn't. He did Once Upon a Time in the West.
I don't know.
Who directed The Good, the Bad and the Ugly?
I will find out now.
I have no idea who directed that movie. Obviously, your man.
That's Sergio Leone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he actually?
He did indeed. He directed all of them, didn't he?
He definitely did.
Yeah, he directed all 3.
I did. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely the greatest Western director.
He's
I guess,
the guy, yeah.
What's your man's name? It's like real bad man that was the Western dude, not Clint Eastwood, the other one, John Ford,
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
I think he directed movies as well, but like
his were shit.
His were shit, but they're also way older. Like I've never seen The Searchers, but I believe The Searchers is like.
Oh yeah, The Searchers. We watched that in college, no?
No, I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, Searchers is good.
I've heard it's like.
It's very racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was a very deeply racist man.
Deeply racist man.
Yeah. I suppose it's not like it's like racist tropes. It's not like, and it's openly racist in a way that would have been normal back then.
Yeah.
You know, but not in like a Birth of a Nation kind of way.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, but that's John Ford though.
Yeah, I think Sergio Leone were probably like the big, great Western directors. Mostly because they're the two that I know, and I don't know much about Western, so I can only presume that they're the big ones.
Nor do I. Have you ever watched what is it called? Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid?
No, but I've always wanted to.
I don't. Why is that so famous?
Because it won the Oscar.
The Oscar for
Best Picture.
Oh, right.
It is a Best Picture winner.
1969.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who directed that? It's just so William Goldman.
The guy that's in that died today.
Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a shame. He was a great actor.
I seen his face. I was like, I know his face. I've never seen any of his movies.
Yeah, thinking about it, I can't remember any of his movies that I've seen either.
I just know he's in that because Melissa showed me today.
Yeah, he's in. He's in good. He was in stuff. He's in the Captain America movies recently, which isn't a huge deal.
Huge
I suppose.
achievement.
He's in the the movie All Is Lost from.
No.
Where it's a completely there's no dialogue at all. It's just him acting the entire time.
No.
Well, he did that anyway. That was only like 10 years ago. He did that. Yeah, All the President's Men, The Candidate. Yeah, Butch Cassidy. Yeah, no, he was a big guy.
Yeah,
he was a big guy in the scene.
I do think though, because what I was gonna say was, like we don't make westerns anymore. Well, we don't make westerns anymore. Like they don't make westerns anymore because the genre basically died because there was
oversaturation,
complete oversaturation. I remember like people being like, "Oh man, like the superhero movies will be like that." No, like that is like I don't think that's possible for a genre to be as oversaturated as westerns, because westerns really there were nothing but westerns and multiple westerns every year, and they were relatively cheap to make.
Yeah.
Whereas superhero movies aren't.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they couldn't control. Like superhero movies is advertising and merchandising and TV shows, and I suppose westerns were as well, but and they had elements of those things as well, but you didn't have the same kind of advertising. Advertising is like a fucking chunk of the pie.
Yeah.
Nowadays, compared to back then, it's a totally different story.
You also can't make you could just make a western, and it be itself. Yeah. But if you're gonna make a superhero movie, it has to be based off a property.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only when I was looking at a list of westerns, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. There's a lot of them, and I haven't seen that many. Mostly because, even the really good ones, they're all the same.
Yeah.
They really you come to these movies and I'm expecting showdowns and a town and the kind of burlesque show type things with the long frilly skirts and. You think you're tough and all that type of shit, whatever. It's just always the same.
You think you're tough, kid.
You think you're tough, kid.
Wait till you see my gun.
Wait till you see my gun with its hidden bullets.
Yeah. They should adapt Blood Meridian already.
Oh my god. I was only thinking that the other day, and I got a TikTok with people being like, oh man, they should. It was when I was watching this movie, I was like, oh man, they should really do Blood Meridian.
That'd be great. The great anti-western.
Or even just get what's his name? The guy.
Who?
The
writer.
No, not the writer. The character in it. What's his name?
Oh, Judge Holden.
Holden, yeah.
Have a spin-off series just about him.
Just a character is based off him in stuff. I don't think I've ever seen. Obviously he's Moby Dick, but you know what I mean. He's based off a whale. But I feel like I've never seen something that's that type of character in something else.
Yeah.
Where I feel like that could be really, really cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I don't know, because it's kind of outside the
You
conventional villain that you'd see.
You also can't do that either with some of the stuff he does.
True, but I feel like you can do that like these days. You could do some of the stuff he does. You could
allude to.
You could 100%. Yeah, you obviously wouldn't show it, but it's already shown in the book either.
It's not. It's just
It's just alluded to, and you're like, oh fuck, what the hell was he doing?
What did he do, that boy?
Yeah, wait, what happened in between this page and the last page?
Ugh.
You know, you could definitely adapt it. You definitely could. But yeah.
If True Detective exists,
True Detective, yeah.
You can.
Yeah, get those guys back, and get them to, well, maybe not, because they kind of fell off majorly.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, but you could find someone to do it. I don't know who would do it though. Who would do a decent job? Because for ages, John Hillcoat was going to do it. He did it on The Road and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, The Road's just so dour.
It really is. It's
I
too
feel
dour.
like Blood Meridian has to be kind of like nearly a horror movie, more colourful. It just even in terms of like mood.
It needs to be red.
It needs to be very red, yeah. But not dour, I wouldn't say. Like more, like demonic.
Yeah, I feel like the sky has to be like a blaze of red nearly all the time, or like shoot it where like it only takes place. You know that they only shot like Days of Heaven during like golden hour. You know, like when like the sun is out or setting and like everything is just cast like red.
Yeah.
Just shoot the movie only at that time.
Yeah, shoot it in the desert at that time, and it's like, oh, it's always the same time.
Yeah,
you know. Obviously, there's certain scenes you have to do like at night and stuff. Isn't it? It's like the ambush that they go through or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's like do a mood piece movie.
Yeah,
it's just kind of more artistic, because you're never going to fully adapt anyway to a way that'll satisfy everybody.
No, you definitely can't.
You know,
never could.
I think that'd be great. That'd be great to watch.
I think the problem with Blood Meridian is that like it is a very visual book.
But that's surely that's a plus.
But like a visual in a way that like if I was to see it on the screen, you could definitely do it. Yeah. You definitely any sort of battle or anything that just takes place at that time that I just described. But then everything else can be like just like painfully like dry. You know what you do? You shoot it like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Where you feel the heat on the film.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you feel the heat. It's like kind of mostly in daylight or like in light during daytime anyway.
And if it's nighttime, there's still sweating balls.
Sweat. There's fire and blood. You know, it's like Red Dead Redemption kind of like at night. You know, that kind of weird. Ooh, what the fuck is going on over here?
And then there's just this massive albino dude chilling about.
Yeah, and he's just fucked up, and he's got like zzz, and the soundtrack goes zzz, every time he starts like he comes into frame. It's like, what the fuck is going on with him?
What is this guy?
Who's your man over there?
But there's no music in the movie at all.
Oh no, fuck that. A lot like our recommended film of the week.
We just go straight into it. I don't think we need a break.
I think I'm ready to go.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's jump into our recommended movie of the week, which is Le Trou, or The Hole.
The Hole.
The Hole.
D apostrophe.
The Hole. I want to find a better synopsis because the one I had was dog shit. I'm going to go to Letterboxd and trust the good people on there to give me a good synopsis. I trust the people of Letterboxd. So, yeah, Le Trou. 4 prison inmates have been hatching a plan to literally dig out of jail when another prisoner, Claude Gaspard, is moved into their cell. They take a risk and share their plan with the newcomer. Over the course of 3 days, the prisoners and friends break through the concrete floor using a bedpost and begin to make their way through the sewer system. Yet their escape is anything but assured.
No.
Oh.
The hole.
The hole. You have to go into the hole if you want to get out. It's a lot like
that boy's soul.
Yeah. If you want to get into the hole, you gotta Le Trou, yeah, it's a prison break movie. At least that's what I was told anyway when I looked it up last time. Turns out they don't even break out of prison.
Spoiler. And the guy lies.
What a fucking waste of 2 hours.
The guy is fucking lied to me at the start. Like I was listening to Melissa, and like Melissa didn't see the start of the movie because I started watching it, and then she came over and said, "Oh, I'm watching this movie. We're gonna watch this. Right. Here's the plot, blah blah blah." And then she's like, "Oh, I'm expecting something to happen." I was like, "No. The guy at the start of the movie said that this is his escape story, so I don't think he gets out."
Yeah.
No, he lied to me too.
He lied. Yeah, this whole movie's such a lie. It's full of liar. Liar.
Full of liars.
A single
The
liar.
Trou is the lie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually an ironic double meaning title. Yeah, the whole should be called The Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's about this true story, based on a true story. Of a group
It's like
of
the Warrens.
just like a lot like The Conjuring and Sartana. It's based on a true story of of a man with 5 bullets in his 4-chamber gun.
Much like Blood Meridian, which actually is based on. Like,
It literally is based on a true story. Yeah. But yeah, Sartana. No, Le Trou is based on a true story of a French prison, La Santé prison in the 40s or something like that. I think it was after World War II anyway, where there's like a few guys packed into a cell, and they try to dig their way out. The main character of this movie, well, kind of the secondary main character, is a very funny looking man who's extremely French. He looks like Vince Cassell's dad or something like that.
Is it what?
Yeah, he's very French. Like, he looks like a comic book caricature of a Frenchman. His name is Roland in the movie. He's credited as Jean something or other. Anyway, that's a fake name. His real name is actually Roland. So like his name is his character's name in the movie is his actual name. And he was in real life involved, or the leader, or somehow, you know, he was part of the prison break in real life with the story that this is all based on. And all the characters are based on real characters that he would have worked with in building the tunnel, digging the hole, and trying to get out. Which is I think it's kind of interesting because, you know, he's there. You see him digging the hole, and you're like, this is literally what he did. This is it, like, you know.
They show him digging.
Yeah, he digs.
Oh man, he's like, man, I remember doing this.
He's like, this guy's clearly a professional.
I know this guy's done this before.
Yeah, this guy clearly knows what he's doing. He is digging that hole, something serious. But yeah, the whole plot of the movie, there's no soundtrack. There's dialogue, but like it's pared back a bit to like specific scenes. Like a lot of the movie is kind of very visual.
Very
visual based. Like the story is kind of told visually, and that's, you know, kind of the example of that. No better example is where they start digging the hole, which is a 5-minute continuous single shot, one shot take of a man beginning to dig a hole in a concrete floor in a prison cell.
I'm like okay, so watching this, Melissa, and I had said to her, like, just like like she was, you know, sitting down. I was like, right, just so you know, like, this is regarded as like one of the best movies ever made. And she's like, why? I'm like, because it's like the prison break movie. It's like the one where, like, if you see any other film doing a prison break, they are doing what this movie did. And then he started smashing the floor with the fucking rock, with the beds, and she was like, "Best movie ever, is it?" Like 5 minutes of just douche, douche, douche.
Yeah. That's such a like a film bro moment. You just don't get it.
You don't get it.
Oh yeah.
But
it is ridiculous when you think about it. But I was watching
it's
this.
also like we said it like before as well. The loudest noise I have ever heard in a film ever.
Yeah, they're there in prison, and there's guards doing patrol like every few minutes or whatever, and they're like, now is our time. We're going to start digging this hole. Do you want in on this fucking gas bar? And he takes the leg of his bed frame. And he starts digging away, and it's so loud. Yeah. It's like, how is everyone not hearing this in like the cell next door, in
the fucking
the cell across,
over, like
in the head office, the warden's office. Like it must have sent vibrations through the entire building, because it was sending vibrations through my TV. It's like, you know, when it's getting a bit too loud and it goes zzz, at the back. I don't have a great TV; it's quite old. But like it was like zzz, every time he was hitting the thing. It was very, very loud, and they tell him at one point, it's like, man, that's way too loud. And he was like, it does not matter. We are going to be cut anyway. Or like whatever.
The fry us anyway. All right.
He just keeps going. And everyone's just like no one seems, all the prison guards are like deaf.
I will say, like, it is like the best scene in the movie. Well, one of the best scenes in the movie. It like put I was sitting there like, one, this is going on for ages, and two, how is no one hearing this?
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna dig the hole because the fucking film's called The Hole. Like, obviously he's gonna dig this fucking hole, but like, how did you? No, I don't know. Like, I could not suspend my disbelief that far.
But it actually happened.
But like, yeah, and like they say, like, oh, the noise of people working will like cover up the sound. I don't know, man.
What are they working? What are they doing? They're building another prison next door. It's like you're in a prison. What are they working at?
They gave you.
They're all going to work.
They gave you cardboard boxes to fold. Like the quietest possible job ever. I don't know.
The sound of the cardboard folding will obscure digging.
Oh no! I think like people do need to like fucking just watch this scene on YouTube because it's definitely on YouTube.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's like one of the most ridiculous things. But also, like you were saying, there's something mad hypnotic about it.
Oh, I was entranced. But like, yeah, I was entranced because I came. I was just done work, and I was kind of in the zone. But I was like, "Fuck this! I have to log off." And then I went straight into watching this movie. I was just there like trapped, staring at my TV. This guy digging a hole for like. I think it's like a man thing. You know,
oh man,
like lads like digging holes for some reason, like at beaches and stuff.
Yeah,
so
something primal about it.
This guy's just he's just digging a hole, and I was like, "What the? This is crazy." I was like, get that piece, and then he gets it. You're like, "Oh yeah, that's great." Keep going, There's something about it. It's just the rhythmic, because there's not a lot of sound in the movie, and the only sound really is people talking, obviously, and then the sound of like just digging. Like digging, of people digging and trying to get to freedom, and I don't know, the whole idea of them kind of working as a unit, because Roland is the leader of the pack basically, but like where the tension comes in is Gaspar comes in as the new guy, but he is
he comes in, they're like, we're already four man. Sounds like, we'll deal with it.
Yeah,
you have 5 now.
yeah, but they're already like a hive mind nearly. Like they already they vibe. Like they have an ecosystem. They have an ecosystem, like a very delicate ecosystem, but they're able to just absorb him. Even though
they will share everything.
Yeah, and he's a bit of an outsider because he's only new. But they're completely operating as a hive mind, as like a single entity basically. And they're just trying to get out and just digging this hole the entire time. It's just, there is something weird, like, I don't know, is it transcendental cinema? Was it that theory, like the kind of the like Ozu's Tokyo Story, where it's a quite a boring movie, but there's something in. It's like when you look at a flame and you're like looking at the very center of the wick. I was like, you can just stare at it for like, and there's something about it.
There's something mesmerizing about this movie.
Something mesmerizing about it. Yeah, that's what I found anyway. I thought that was very interesting.
I think there's something about the rhythm to this movie.
Yeah, there's a serious, but the rhythm, the editing is on point. It's like
editing.
I feel like it's kind of long, but like it doesn't feel that long. I didn't feel like it was too long, to be honest.
Yeah, like I felt. Do you know what happened with the backstory to this movie as well, though?
No.
This is the director of this was Becker. Is that his name?
Becker. Yeah.
This is his last movie. He died before this film was finished. So his son finished the editing on it. And then this was released. Posthumously,
yeah.
So like fucking, there's a bit where like, this was really ripping into this movie. She did enjoy it in the end, but she was really ripping into this movie in the end. Where like, there's a bit where like it just like crossfades, and she's like, "Best movie ever." Is it?
Yeah.
Like, that's really hard to do back then.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah.
But yeah, there is something about the rhythm in this movie. I think as well, like, there is constant tension throughout this movie.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's so loud. Like anytime they're digging, like, they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught. Like someone's gonna hear this, which I think is like to the detriment of how much you can believe this movie, or like, you know, like, I don't mean like believe that this is a true story. Like anytime you watch a movie, you gotta suspend your disbelief somewhat. That fucking first bit definitely breaks the suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
And even when they're digging in the tunnel, then when they eventually they dig a hole through the concrete underneath, and then they get into the basement, and from the basement they get into the sewer system. And when they're digging in the sewer system, I was like, "There's no like." They say like, "Oh, the guards walked by and they didn't hear us, whatever." How? You're digging in a tunnel. Like, this is like an echoey tunnel. And you're again, like, this is going to be way louder again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, outside of that, like, there is something about the rhythm of this movie and, like, the constant suspense throughout the movie. Because, like, they do so many little smart little things to, like, tell you how their plan is working. Like, the first time they go into the hole, they wrap a little knot around the guy's leg, and they're like, "Okay, right." And they get down into the floor. They don't tell you. They're not saying like, "Oh, when we need you, we'll pull on the rope to wake you up."
Yeah.
You just know that that's what they're going to do because that's obviously what they're fucking doing. It is that like show don't tell constantly throughout the film, which is just nice because that's also like helping with the flow of the movie. Is the movie doesn't stop to explain anything that they're doing, or like if it is like the bit where like they're like putting down the slats down in the tunnel, and you're like, oh, why are they doing this? Like to stop the debris so it doesn't block. And you're like, that's so smart because that would happen.
Yeah,
you would block the sewers if you.
And
were
then they'd have to go down and check the sewer, and they see this big hole or whatever. Yeah. No, it's very very smart. And it's so visually. Like it's how a movie should be made, pretty much like that kind of show don't tell.
Yeah,
it's not speaking directly to you. It doesn't feel like there's any real exposition.
No.
And I point, is that the word, exposition?
Yeah, exposition.
Yeah.
Outside, like you're like, oh, what's the guy's backstory? Oh, this is it. And he's the only one that you learn the backstory to because it's important later on. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it turns out Gaspar is a big rat, and he rats them out, and it's just fucking tragic. And it's a big twist because I didn't see it coming because I didn't look this up properly before. Well, I suppose I did. Like, that's kind of the big twist that they're not going to spoil it on the first page of Google. But he rats them all out because basically, so he's in prison because he shot his wife in like the shoulder or whatever, and she's rich and she's doing well or whatever. And but he comes in as the outsider to this little gang, and they're digging their hole, and there's a great sense of camaraderie, and they're all getting along. He's a little bit work shy, he's like the the pretty boy who's just kind of he's not in with these rough and tumble Roland types. Who just seems to be a natural at digging holes. He's like he's like a mole man.
Excuse me. He's just able to pick locks as well. He just like breaks them down. He's like, we can use this to open the doors. What?
Yeah, he just creates a key out of like a slab of iron. He's like a genius. But they're working great as a team. But then he gets news from the warden, and maybe there's different interpretations of this. But the warden brings him in as like, how are you getting on? Well, first he gets visited by his wife's sister, who he was getting with.
Yeah.
I think that's why she was mad.
17.
She's 17. Yeah. So Gaspar is the villain of this story in every sense. But she's visited by him, and she's like, I'm in love with you. I'm going to try to get you out. I'm going to try to negotiate with your sister. Or no, with my sister. And then later, the warden brings him in and is like, I've got great news because, you're such a polite and, obviously civilized young man. And it looks like your wife is looking to drop the charges, and you will be released soon. Not tomorrow, but like maybe next few days or whatever. And then it cuts from that scene. The other lads are very, very suspicious, but they go ahead with their escape. But they know something's off, and we all know that something's a bit off.
Yep.
Anyway, he's ratted them out, and that's the great betrayal, because the entire movie, 2 hours of them digging this hole, and then Gaspar, the bourgeois kind of the guy who has it easy on the outside and has lost a lot more basically in terms of like material wealth, and has a lot more to gain from going outside, or the idea of potentially being released again, just completely sells him out the first opportunity.
Yep.
So like he's the rat, and it's the prison of the mind as well. It's the warden inside your head, It's like an actual thing with statistics. It's like the prisoner's dilemma. If two people are caught for being interrogated for a crime, you'd be interrogated separately. Each person, in their best interests, objectively, should sell out the other person, even if that's not the right thing to do. Like, your best odds are to say, "Yeah, I did it, but he was the main guy behind it."
Yeah.
That's what you should objectively do, empirically, in a situation like that. But is that the right thing to do? Not all the time.
Yeah.
It's like Roland and the lads. I don't know what they did. but they put all that work in there. They were like, they were
Did
a
you see
hive
him digging
mind.
that hole?
That
They
hole
were-
was
they were-
fantastic.
They
It
were
was
really digging that
genius.
hole. Like,
And he led them along, and I don't know. What did you think of the ending?
because I said to you that I interpreted that he got played,
Yeah, it's an interesting interpretation.
which might be like misreading the film, but because Manu, who's one of the prisoners, is like, oh, he took you in there. He does that with a prisoner every day. You sit around and you had tea. I bet. What did you talk about for 2 hours?
I thought he was being sarcastic when he said that.
I took it as like literal, like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
takes
yeah.
takes people in there and he just has tea with them, and he's real nice to you.
Uh-huh.
What did you tell him? Because they know, like, he must have said. Well, so my interpretation was like, Gaspar got played, or that this crime that he committed against his fellow man is worse than the one that he committed to get him in prison. Because when he's walking away into his own little cell with the 4 dudes like lined up, stripped naked by all the guards, poor Gaspar is what the other prisoner says, because he's more trapped than any of them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And even how Gio,
doesn't even want to go.
Yeah, he backs out of the whole thing because he's like, he thinks it'd be bad for his mother's health. So his idea is like, I want to, like it'd be good for me to be out of prison, but it'd be bad for my mother because the police would go after her, looking for me, and it might kill her. And because of that, he just basically sacrificed himself and says, fuck it, I'm not going to bother. And condemns himself to probably life in prison. Whereas Gaspar is given like a small little like inkling of hope that, an assurance anyway that he might be released in the future, even though he's still kind of skeptical of the whole thing because apparently the magistrate is biased against him. But he's given that small little hint that maybe he could get out, and he immediately sells out all these people that he's befriended over the last however many weeks or months.
Yeah.
And condemns them basically to life imprisonment and like death, essentially. Like immediately, just because he gets a little pat on the head from the warden, basically.
It is literally as well. Like the warden, in my interpretation, the warden's lying to him.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because I hadn't thought of that. Because I thought Manu was being sarcastic, but it does make sense from a like the kind of the surveillance kind of, or the panopticon kind of idea of the movie, or the prison of the mind, that like that's a tactic that the warden and the guards would employ just to check, just to stir the pot.
Like weirdly nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Like there's the bit where like the plumbers come in and they like nick their cigarettes, and he's like, hey, get the chief, and the chief comes down, he's like, oh yeah, those the plumbers, they took our shit, and he's like, all right, and just brings the plumbers in. He's like, fix that faucet, and like, oh, it's fixed. He's like, fix the faucet, and he leaves, and they get the shit slapped out of them.
Yeah, they get slapped hard.
It's like it's the most ridiculous slapping I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They slapped the shit out of them.
Yeah. Were those plumbers prisoners?
Yes,
that's
that's what I presume.
Yeah. That would also make sense within the kind of
that's their job to do, is that they're the plumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would the prison officer let like just innocent men get
civil servants just be locked them in a cell with like 5 violent criminals?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like even the discipline against the prisoners is kind of like nearly outsourced.
Yeah.
To others within the prison population. And yeah, the guards play buddy, the warden plays buddy. They're all very nice and polite, but at the same time they will they're just looking to fuck you over.
Yeah. And
it is a prison, and their job is still to deprive you of whatever freedom you have. But yeah, I don't know. I think it has more to it beyond just the the mesmerizing kind of aspect of the whole, like the workmanship of the whole. Like, it's not just about that. Obviously, the stem. It's about freedom and like kind of a group of men trying to free themselves from an oppressive, like a building, like an actual structure, and then trying to free themselves from a very oppressive mindset, which is disrupted by the interloper who hasn't gotten on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
he's not vibing at the same frequency.
Because he's very shocked when he first gets in. He's like, "You share everything." He's like, "We share everything here."
Yeah.
Like everyone, you whatever is mine, you can take whatever you want. Like, it's all like that. I felt it like it's like utopian when he gets into the prison cell. Weirdly, yeah. It's also like a movie that like is iconic as fuck without you knowing that like this is where so much of this shit comes from. Like they build these little like puppets that like when the guards come in and check in the window that they move the puppets so it looks like they're all still in their seats or in their beds. I was like, I've seen that in Chicken Run. I've seen that in Chicken Run.
Yeah, Chicken Run. Yeah,
I've seen that in other movies and stuff like that. That like the getting a little mirror and sticking at the door to have a look around. And that's like I'm sure like that's where this comes from as well. There's so much stuff in this movie. I even think that like the loud bashing of to build the hole is probably why in Shawshank Redemption he waits for thunder to strike and then hits to cover the noise.
They're like, that's a plot hole.
Like, that's so stupid. Just fucking the lightning is gonna strike and then it'll be an act of God and then you can escape.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like there's so much in this movie. It's like it is also a movie that like I watch. I'm like, this is like cinema. You know what I mean? There's
it's black and white. It's in a different language.
Oh, it's black and white. It's French. Like
there's no soundtrack.
This is the most French fucking film I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But I mean, there's a sense of like grandiosity to this movie, even though it's such a small movie. It's not an epic or anything like that. But it's
in one room pretty much.
It's like it's a movie I'm like, this is like perfect. Not like a perfect movie, but like this is filmmaking perfection on display.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this is kind of like outside of the it's like flawless. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I know. I really liked it. Really liked it. I must say. But yeah,
goodie. It is a goodie.
Happy days. What's our recommended film for the next episode?
For episode 160, we are going to talk about Beau, Travail.
Oh.
1999. Claire Denis, Foreign Legion officer Galloup, recalls his once glorious life training troops in the Gulf of Djibouti. His existence there was happy, strict, and regimented, until the arrival of a promising young recruit, Sartana, plants the seeds of jealousy in Galloup's mind. Galloup's? I probably every word
we'll
there.
Find out when we watch the movie.
Every word that there was a name of something, I just did not get that. Yeah, this is another French movie, and one that is focused on the body, heavily focused on the body.
Oh, okay.
It is, yeah, I've heard this is also meant to be like one of the best movies ever made, I think.
All right.
It's very highly rated. And yeah, I know it's like so, like, it's one of those movies that it's so masculine that it turns back around and is gay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like one of those. But directed by a woman, so it's done on purpose.
Claire
like
Denis.
she's saying something.
She's saying something. All right. Yeah. I actually haven't heard of this movie.
You never heard of this movie?
No.
It is a very nice cover on Letterboxd. I will show you now. We got a live. I think as well. I'm presuming. Do you speak French?
Huh?
You speak French?
No.
Does that mean good, beautiful work?
It's good time. Yeah, good work.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, good work.
Translated meaning. Translation. Nice work.
Nice work. Nice work, man.
See, like it's real. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh man, ripped dude.
Yes.
Blue
Homoerotic.
background.
Yes.
That's some homo right there. We'll leave it at that. So,
all right.
good night. God bless.
Bye bye.